Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yehlia. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading today is which is the purpose of the situation. Let's see the situation first so you can know if you have resonance with it. Let's go there. We have the Judgment, we have the Hermit, we have the Sun. Right off the bat, all of them are major arcana. So with the Judgment, you are at the point, and the Judgment came out from the other side. So you already received the call, the call of your soul. You understand at this point that something needs to change. And of course, this lies on a decision that you need to assume that, brings this new sense of the experience, that brings not only new situations. It is not only about making a space so you can experiment life in a different way. It is about also liberating yourself from the conditionings that are attaching you. It is like you are closing a cycle in terms, you're producing this liberation in terms of, a conditioning that accompanied you until this point. And with this, I think it is important to understand that many of the programmings, what we call programmings that, we have created, they helped us to survive. But there are certain points of the experience where if we really want to grow, we have to detach from them. We have to let them go. And I think you are identifying exactly at this point what this thing is, because with the Hermit, you are at this moment where you can listen to your heart, where you can listen to yourself, and you are allowing this truth to come in. So this situation, it is also happening in order for you to shine. This is happening for you to express in a more authentic way, to connect you with joy and with experiences in which you feel that you are irradiating who you are. We are going to amplify this because with the seven of Pentacles associated to the Judgment, maybe you are taking your time. We are talking about an experience that requires a developing, that requires investing of energy, that requires thinking in the long term, from the long-term perspective. But at the same time, we are talking about a situation that is creating suffering right now, I think because the decision wasn't made yet. And is creating suffering because it is your mind, the one that is feeding like the fears or the sensation that if you take this decision, things could go very wrong. And this is what I am feeling with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords too. I think you have the opportunity right now to end the suffering, but it is the mind, getting once again in that pattern in which, what if everything goes wrong? What if I lose everything? What if I don't know. Let's think about let's not think actually about terrific scenarios, catastrophic scenarios. Yeah, it is the mind, entering in the automatic pilot of these conditionings and feeding the fear. And this is keeping you in a space in which you are not moving probably. And you are called with the Six of Pentacles to share who you are. We are going to get deeper in this. To share who you are. For some of you, this is about generating resources. This is about reestablishing the balance in your relationships, but also in your resources by sharing something that you have that is very associated right now with your identity. And with your identity, I'm talking about the soul expressing through your identity. So this is something that you can offer from your light, this unique gift. And it doesn't matter, if you, for example, if you sing, and there are a lot of people that can be singers, but the way that you are doing, the energy that you have, the particular aspects that you can offer, they are unique. And that is what the sun is also telling. And this is what the world also needs. So the energy, the balance is reestablished, restore from this space in which you are sharing from the heart, because at the same time, giving this, offering this, will connect you with joy. So let's see. I want to know more. And then we go with the purpose. Okay. What I'm thinking, it is that maybe for some of you with the Seven of Wands and the Chariot, this is something that challenges, this thing that you can share, maybe challenges the perception of others. Maybe it is not something that common, a gift of healing, a gift of, I don't know, maybe this is about sharing something that it was coded in your soul right now, and you have to stay firm between the obstacles or the criticism, or the things that can happen, the critics that others could throw. So with the Chariot, this also, it is about taking, it is not the word control, but many times it is about controlling our actions and our determination, and to put the willpower. This is about willpower when we talk about the Chariot, to transcend the situation, and to make the first move that will lead you to feel that you are finally moving forward in a great way. So something will align through making the first step, which is the purpose of the situation. Well, mainly I think it is linked with the first three cards that I show you, but showing your light, listening to your truth, and entering in a whole new experience. But let's get deeper. I think that the purpose of the situation with the Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups, it is to understand that you are capable of bringing this courage, and well, right now you are at this point where you are meditating this, and this is very connected with the Hermit that we took. So I think the purpose of the situation is to know that you are not rushed by life to do this, but it is important for you to expose these gifts of yours, to bring them to the matter, because you don't know how you can collaborate with this King of Cups, how you can give an enormous collaboration with others. So it is about experimenting and allowing. And with experimenting, I am saying that it is important to allow yourself to make mistakes. But the purpose of the situation is that you can develop a greater emotional maturity. And this emotional maturity, it is linked with, not with the rejection of our emotions, but with managing the thoughts that are creating the uncomfortable emotions. There are points of the experience where the emotions are just we just need to give a space to those emotions, but there are points at the experience that they are fed by these thoughts, and of course they are going to remain. I think this situation, it is bringing you a greater wisdom and the capacity to understand that your intuition and the creative aspects of yours, well, they are something valuable for others, and that you should show them, because you don't know who is on the other side, of the things that you can expose. If this is about offering this gift in social media, or put this thing out on the street, well, you don't know how you can really contribute with this energy. And it is important because every we are all like pieces of this puzzle that we call humanity. So all the tiny actions are actually creating something in the collective level. Well, let's go with advices. Sorry, I'm going to pull the advices with this tarot. Right. I think that these cards are showing something that maybe the thoughts of worry are not allowing you to see. And with the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, what is shown here in the cards is that you are so capable of, creating an experience in which you are expressing yourself and feeling so comfortable with that. So it is also about bearing the fruits of expressing yourself as you are in this authenticity. And also, I think this is leading you to a manifestation of this state of plenitude and this inspiration, energetical inspiration. With the Queen, we are talking about that you are, I think that through this step you could feel very energized, could be the word, but I am trying to get to other word that I am not remembering right now. Yeah, this is a big movement of inspiration that it is creating a big change. This is the potential, but this is creating a big change because we have all major arcana in the first line that I pulled, the Sun, the Hermit, and the Judgment. So I think that you don't know very well how this could create a domino effect, by taking this chance in your life, in your experience, and probably also in the life of others. And that will reflect, will reflect in the fruits that you will bear. And I think that they are going to be very nice ones. Things that you are going to enjoy, certainly. Yeah, this is another confirmation. We have the word. This is a completion. This is something that your soul wants to achieve. And probably deep down, you know that this is part of your path, that this is, a point where you are getting in the top of the mountain, of one mountain, because we have always, other tops, and it is always about keep elevating the consciousness and keep evolving and keep growing. There are other situations that could be challenging at other points, but this is one of of something that your soul really wants to experiment. But with the Eight of Cups, it is important to maybe detach from what is creating the sadness, the sensation that, reality, the deception, the sadness, the conditionings that are creating this state, and to follow your heart and these higher goals of the soul that I like to call. Well, I am ending this video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.